Galit Gaon je kreativni direktor dizajn muzeja u Holonu, gradu u blizini Tel Aviva. Osnivanje dizajn muzeja u Holonu vrhunac je procesa transformacije ovog grada u centar kulture i obrazovanja.
We're going to talk about Design Museum. It's the first one in Holon, and can we start with architecture, because you show me, please, you show me here the process and tell me about it.
Okay, the Design Museum was opened in January. It's a very new museum. We just had our first exhibition. The building, which is so unique, was designed by Professor Ron Arad, who lives in London. And he created a wonderful building that has, it's a combination of two great things. One is the inspiration of the architect, which you can see here in the red ribbons. And it surrounds the building, and it gives you such a wonderful spirit when you enter the building. And then there's a tension between the exterior and the interior in the museum. Because as curators, we usually like very wide galleries for the object. You need no interference. But the outside could be a wonderful celebration. So you have a wonderful building, and it's like a big jewel. And the inside is very quiet. It's very white.
It's shop.
It is. It is. So, as we are a design museum, the museum is part of our collection, but it's the biggest object we have in the collection.
And the city of Holon, it became the city of design and culture, old city. How?
Well, we have a wonderful mayor for the last 14 years. And he actually, when you interview him usually, the first sentence that he says, that a city with no culture is a city with no soul. And a city with no soul is a dead city. You shouldn't be there. So he invests all the money that he can in culture. So for the last 10 years, Holon opened 8 new museums. And it's all public money. Also, this museum, of course, is public money. And he invests in culture. All the children in Holon are going to the museums regularly, and they're paid by the municipality to go to museums. So we are all working together to create a new society. And those kids are really different because they know museums. They use museums. They're coming in the afternoon to see exhibitions. And you see them, it's wonderful.
Tell me about the specific language of your... I like that story, so can you repeat me, please?
We speak Hebrew, we speak English, we speak Serbian. Other people speak different languages. But us as designer, we speak the language of design. And the language of design is not the same anywhere. But when you see 3 or 4 designers get together and they start to talk about forms and ideas and they start sketching, they have their own language. And when we do a design museum, we would like to make other people talk design. So we invite people into the museum to learn the design language so they can talk with us designers and understand what we're doing and maybe use design better. Because we have a feeling, even though in Israel, design is very common. People know design and so on and so on. But actually they don't. They know style. They can understand if something is very designed, but they do not use design. So when they're going to buy a new bag for their child to school, they're looking at brand, they're looking at color, but they're not looking at design. And what we're teaching people and children is to make a good choice. Because when you make a good choice, you use less objects, but you use them longer. It's more ecological. It's better for your life because you know what's best and what fits you